All right. Perfect, perfect. So, before we start, do me a, hold on, just stay right there. Yeah. Perfect. All right. All right. So, sound rolling, sound rolling, sound rolling. All right. Camera rolling, camera rolling, camera rolling. Putting on Goro. Scene one. Take one. Action.
Oh,
Just a second.
oh, cut.
Yeah, cut.
It's not me on your phone.
It's me.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me let my kids know. Mikey, I'm doing work right now. I'll call you back, son. See, you see, I'm about to do an interview. Say hello, coach.
Hi.
This is my coach. Say
Hi, hello. How are you?
So what
Is your son?
gave you? That's my son. What gave you?
Oh.
Where gave you at?
Where in America? In America. Sir.
No, they in Germany.
In Germany.
This is Coach, man. He can teach y'all how to fight. He's gonna teach me so I can teach y'all. Say hello.
Hello, baby.
Hello.
Are you doing good?
You doing okay? All right, sons. Hello.
How are you there?
Okay. I'll call back after I'm done with this work. Okay, boys. Thank you, Christina.
Nice. Your
Bye-bye.
son's, looking good.
Bye-bye. I gotta put it on silent. That's my bad. Yeah, it's my kid. They in Germany.
In Germany. It's not
Yeah.
in the US.
Yeah, not in the U.S.
Yeah, it's on already.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, once again, so, oh, that looks so good. Sound rolling, sound rolling, sound rolling. Camera rolling, camera rolling, camera rolling. Put on Goro. Scene one, take one. Action. So how's it going today, Coach?
Yes, Sergeant. Good evening once again, and thank you for inviting me here on your residence and for another interview. So, by the way, I want to introduce myself first. So, I am Punong Goro Jiro Japos from GMAC Armado, Arnis Dumuk International, and I am branch director of Arnis Mano Dumog Deptak here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Okay, and can you just tell us a little bit, Coach, just a little bit about where you grew up and when were you first introduced into Arnis?
Okay, so the first place I was born in Misamis Oriental. This is Mandamo Balingsag Misamis Oriental, city of Cagayan de Oro. And then at the age of 15 years old, I starting in Arnis in my school. So this is the physical fitness in our school.
Okay, and when you first was younger, can you tell me a little bit about how was life when you was a kid, like with your family, growing up? Like, how is it in the Philippines?
All right, so because I am a breadwinner of my family, so when I was in kids, I'm always with my grandmother, and my grandmother also she's the one to bring me to school. But my parents also was there, and also my siblings. I have 4 brothers and I have a 6 sister. So when I started training of martial arts, karate. So this karate is the first and training for me. But I transferred also for the armies in my school because this is a mandatory training in my school before when I was in high school.
Okay, and while you were in high school, did you have any like problems that you had to use Arnis, or did your sensei teach you to use it the right way? Because I want to try to let people know that Arnis Kali Eskrima is an art for defense and not to hurt people. So could you just say a little bit?
So the first training in my school, it is all about only for Arnis without using Kali. So all stick all the way because, and the school, this is for the, there is a competition, both school, this is what we call provincial and regional competition. So we are posing the Arnis stick like Anyo or Sayaw, this is called Kata. So the basic strike and the basic movement, the basic blocking, and the most important is the Anyo.
Okay, and what is the Ano?
Anyo, this is the form, the formation of the Arnis. So this is what we call this solo baston, Anyo isa, pagpalo, pagsangga, and we have also solo baston na yung dalawa, klasiko sa pagpalo until Anyo 10 or formation number 10.
Okay, and do you have any brothers or sisters or?
Yes, sir. I have 4 brothers and I have also 6 sisters. So our youngest sister now she is undergo training also in her school as karate, and then Arnis also. Now for the Arnis is the one teaching in her school for the criminology course. So that's very important also of the criminology because Arnis is a traditional martial arts of Philippines, especially training for the law enforcement in the Philippines.
Okay, and can you tell me when did you decide that you wanted or had to leave the Philippines and come here to Saudi?
The first place, so that's why I'm living in the Philippines, and then I'm planning to in Saudi Arabia. The first place is work. I want to support my family as well, and after that, because our company is not good here, the first time coming in Saudi Arabia, so I started training or teaching here in Saudi Arabia the year 2006. Way back 2006, I started training in Riyadh. That is my first training of Arnis in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Okay, and how long have you been here in the kingdom?
So I coming here around since 2002. So it's running 17 years here in Saudi Arabia, sir.
17 years. Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. Okay. Are there any other things that you teach in? If there are things you teach, like what are your classes like for people?
So the first training here in Riyadh, I was teaching inside another compound. This is a Taik compound in somewhere in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. So it was these people is so confused what is Arnis. So I will show them what is the move of Arnis. So when you heard Arnis, this is a complete package martial arts. So we have to fight empty hands, we have to fight for knife or this daga, and we have to fight also for the sword or bolo or sundang. That is the term in different places in the Philippines.
Okay, if let's say I wanted to start to do Arnis Kali, right? Let's say I was a new student, which I was a student of yours. And let's say if I came in, what are some of the first things that you would teach people about Arnis?
Well, the first place for the new student or the beginners, so we will start from the basic movement like basic strike. This is what we call 12 basic strike. From the head up to the foot, and then after that the 12 basic strike, if you very well, and then we're doing 2 blocking again. So this is opposite side from the strike and to the blocking techniques. That is the basic movement for the beginners.
Okay, and are there any important lessons that you learned from Kali? Is there anything that you like to tell people about it before they start?
Yeah, so some people they are joining our training because of self-defense. So we have a self-defense techniques, and we have also for sports combat techniques. So what is the sports combat technique? Because we are joining the competition. So for self-defense technique, this is a different training for the beginner. So if he wants self-defense only, okay, we will give him what he wants for himself, sir.
Okay, what are some of the challenges when trying to teach or learn Arnis?
So there is a lot of challenges with me because some the student there is naughty. They are asking me about this and they are trying with me like this. So I explaining to them. So as an instructor, as a guru, just calm down to talk to them. And then if you know already this kind of martial arts, you need to be humble, calm down, and the important is the diplomatic reaction to the people. Don't say you know already this kind of technique and you have to provoke someone. So that's not good. So you need to discipline yourself if you know already this kind of martial arts.
All right, and in saying that also, what are some of the good things that you notice during your classes? What are some of the things that make you say to yourself like, wow, this is good?
All right, sir. So when I starting training here in Saudi Arabia, too many people are like this kind of martial arts. This is Arnis or the Filipino martial arts because they are using the stick, they are using empty hands, and especially for the foreign people also, they like too much this Arnis, especially here inside the compound. So I have to maintain two people here. He like too much the Arnis technique.
Okay, and what are some of the bad misconceptions that you say people have about Arnis or just martial arts in general? What are some of the things you want to tell people it's not true and this is the right way?
Actually, supposed to be, sir, so I didn't hear a negative side from other people. So, alhamdulillah, so I'm so lucky, too many people also they know me, so which is good, the comment with me. And because we are supporting also the headquarters in the Philippines from my maestro Melchor Moscow. He is my grandmaster in the Philippines. And we have also the elder senior grandmaster in the Philippines, but now he is passed away already 1 month ago because of the COVID-19. Because this is very old, but he is a very amazing man. How to defend, how to teach about the Arnis, sir.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Coach. Sorry to hear that. Okay, so now what classes do you offer here in Riyadh?
So for me, because I am a Filipino, I want to promote the Filipino martial arts or Arnis because I want the people also they knows this kind of martial arts. For although this Arnis is now very known all over the world now, but not some people also they don't know this kind of martial arts. So that's why I'm step to step to promote this Arnis. So someone asking me, so I suggest you need to learn this Arnis from the Philippines.
Okay, and now that we're saying that, what do you like to do for fun other than teaching and showing people about Arnis? What's some things you just like to do for fun here?
All right, sir. So during our training or before our training, so I will show them about the moves, about the techniques. So that's why they know, oh, this is nice, especially for self-defense, using the stick. And this is someone to attack with you, this is someone to attack behind you and in front of you on the side. So by using the stick, you can defend yourself as well.
Okay, what's your favorite technique?
So my favorite technique is disarming, and then after that, the long range defensor.
Okay, and if you had to compare Arnis, which, not trying to be disrespectful, but if you could compare Arnis to any other martial art, what martial arts most likely resembles Arnis Kali?
So for me, all martial art which is good, but for myself, good for me. This is Arnis or Kali Arnis Crema. This is good for me because Arnis Kali Crema, we are using defense my hands. We are using also defense our body, and we are also using the technique of the Arniser.
Okay, and I forgot to ask this question at the beginning. What's the history on how did Arnis Kali begin in the Philippines?
So the story of this Arnis, the time of Ferdinand Magellan from the Portuguese, and he went to the Philippines from Cebu, this Mactan, Cebu. And then there is also the Filipino. This is a traditional Filipino. His name is Lapu-Lapu. And because this man, these are foreign people, they want to take this island. And the Muslim people, his name Lapu-Lapu, they don't like someone to take this island, so they will fight to them until they will lose this the foreign people. So this is the starting of Arnis, because before they are using the sword and all the weapons they have. And now starting for the Arnis since December 2011, and proclaim this Arnis is a Filipino martial arts. So we have a 9850, this is Republic Act 9850. So this is now declared as a Filipino martial arts.
Okay, and now seeing that you are a husband, you provide for your family, you are an instructor of Arnis Kali, you teach people, what are some lessons that you have learned during all these years?
All this year, what you mentioned, all these years?
All these years, like what over your lifetime, what lessons have you learned from practicing Arnis?
I learned listen this practice of Arnis because he will change my life, because too many people they know me, and too many people also I teach too many people also I share this kind of martial arts, especially to the foreign people, not only the Filipino people. So he will change my life, because this kind of martial arts, this is my work now, this is my job now in Saudi Arabia. So this is my source of income to teach people. And also I help also my parents in the Philippines. So supposed to be, alhamdulillah, I have a lot of blessing from this kind of work, sir.
Okay, how has COVID-19 affected your training? Has it affected it at all or no?
Alright, so 2020 last year, so when the COVID-19 is coming here in Saudi Arabia, they will stop all the establishment, and they will stop also our training. So suddenly that time I don't have income, because we are not going outside because it is a lockdown. So after the lockdown, after 6 months, so the gym is open again, and our student also is come back. So until now, continue practicing and training with Arnis.
Okay, and when the next time will you go back to visit home, Philippines?
So supposed to be I'm planning this year, sir, but now it's depend the situation in the Philippines. So there is still COVID-19 in the Philippines. So maybe next year. So we are planning for vacation, and we have also branches in Manila, in Luzon. They are waiting for me there because they need to me and to repressing training of Arnis. And we have also branches in Mindanao, in Cagayan de Oro, in my place. They are waiting also for me for training. And also I have to undergo training in my headquarters for the promotional of my skill.
Okay, so one last thing. This is the final question. What is one thing you would like to say to the viewers on why A, they should try Arnis Kali, 2, how it could possibly affect you, and then 3, where are your locations here in Saudi?
Alright, so to all the viewers are watching this my video, so I suggest with you, Arnis or the Filipino martial arts for me is the best. If you want to join with me, our location and Al Jazeera Soleimania every Friday 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. In the morning. So don't worry, I will give you the best about technique of Philippine martial arts, because we have also a lot of instructor to assist with me. And then I suggest you 100% you like this kind of martial art, inshallah.
All right, well, thank you, Coach. I appreciate you coming here. We appreciate you. I'm going to make sure I get this thing working right. I don't know what happened last time, but it will not happen this time. I have 10 backups now. Thank you. Inshallah, till we meet again, I'll come and get some of your training. We love you. Masalam.
Thank you, sir.
That was good. You did about 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Straight.